Hi guys, it's Ricky and this is Ricky Reveals. So, oh wow, confirmation. While meditating, I got the names very clearly. Michelle, Catherine, Jenny. I got the zodiac signs, and this is how I heard it. There is a very angry Virgo, uh, Gemini, an Aries, a Taurus, and a Libra. These women are doing love spells on you. Confirmation. Thank you. um, they are trying to distract you, to confuse you. They're trying to keep you from getting back with the person you love. Could also be Aquarius involved. They know that you're in love with this person and you want to be with them, and they may even talk you into participating in a love spell on this person, and it backfired on you. Pisces. If you don't get away from these women, they are going to destroy your life. They may even take your life. Somebody's poisoning somebody. Virgo. Capricorn. Someone was capping, and they went along with. Someone was trying to convince you, or did convince you, or whatever, about someone that you really care about, and you believed it, or you pretended to believe it. Gemini. Aries. So Virgo, Aries, Gemini, Aries. That's three of the ones I got. Aquarius. So, that you believe them and you went against this person that you care about, and you really betrayed this person, and now you're afraid this person knows what you did, and your fears they're warranted because they do. Patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. Stop trying to use witchcraft and manipulation. Be patient and you will get what you want. As soon as you get away from these bitches. And just from my own personal story, bitch, I didn't ruin your marriage. Your marriage was ruined long before I met him. And you don't even love him anyways. He doesn't love you, you don't love him. It is a situationship that you guys are doing and keeping together simply for what it looks like on the outside to the outside world. Challenges. Make a decision, work on inner healing. Exactly. Heal from the inside, and then you will find true love. Because you don't. That marriage is loveless. Communicate. Communicate, compromise, forgive, and work it out. Mercury retrograde, electronic issues, communication issues, reviewing everything. Something happened in this last Mercury retrograde that either A, let one or both of you know that it's time to let this go. Date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. See, that's how you get somebody back. Instead of just assuming they don't want you because what you did was really fucking shitty, you actually talk to them. You take them out. You treat them nice and give them the truth and explain why you did it. Instead of trying to hide behind other bitches, trying to hide behind a screen and fake screen names. You don't think I know every time that you're talking to me under a fake fucking account? Cinderella. Intimacy. Sexual chemistry, reminiscing. There's someone who thinks about you constantly because the sexual chemistry you guys had was out of this world. That you guys had a very intense, intimate connection. And they gave it up due to a fucking lying ass stinky Twinkie. Moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. If you would just swallow your pride, suck it up, and tell the truth, everything could get worked out. Honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Pregnancy, someone is expecting. And again, what's up, Steph? This pregnancy could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that's pregnant, or it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that's being manipulated by a pregnancy. But the pregnancy, either it's not real or it's not yours. One or the other. And I feel like that's already come to light. I feel like that came to light in Mercury retrograde. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. That could change in the blink of an eye if you just follow your heart and do what's right. Confession. Someone wants to tell you something. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Someone's name could begin with a B, or there's something to do with bees. Vacation. You will be traveling soon. Somebody could want to offer to take you on a vacation. E.g. You were the best thing that ever happened to me. I say mean things to project the pain onto you. I know I'm the one to blame. I E K R. There's double confirmation on fire sign. Reiki. Somebody's a Reiki master, or someone is just now starting to educate themselves or research Reiki, the Reiki healing arts. I never told you how I felt because I was afraid you would reject me. The truth is, I love you more than I love myself. L. You're not crazy. I'm using my power to sabotage everything in your life to force you to come back to me. I know it's insane, but it's the only way I know to get you back. I miss you so much. J. Someone's last name is Jones. Someone's name is RJ. I slept with your sister and her pussy stinks. It was the biggest mistake of my life. You and Team Earth, one of the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And actually, I think there's a very significant Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I think there's one of each sign. Someone just said, I know, right? IKR. I know, right? Someone's name is Julie. This person that's doing all this is an ex of yours. Somebody could have just taken a flight out of LAX, or they're flying into LAX. Someone's name could start with an H. Someone feels like they're in hell because of what they've done and how they lost you. And they feel stuck to and binded to the bitch that they're with because they chose her over you based upon a lie. And their impulsive behaviors. They took action without taking time to actually get all the facts. F. Somebody's name is Frank or Franklin, or someone lives in Franklin. I'm childish, petty, and vindictive. I did sleep with all of them out of spite. My ego was bruised, and I wanted you to hurt because I was. Someone drives a Dodge Jeep truck, some kind of Dodge that's either black, gray, blue, or red. Someone's name begins with a D or a Y, or someone's being told do it yourself. Get yourself out of this mess. M. Your family really did offer you up as a sacrifice. I have proof. I'm just waiting on the right time. T. And Team Water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And someone could be born in May. Someone's name is Tim. Someone's name is Jim. Someone feels dumb as fuck. Someone drinks rum. Someone is chanting, kill him, kill him. Or somebody was saying, I want to kill him. Someone's very materialistic because I'm getting luxury. Someone's saying, fuck you. Someone's being a warning to someone to run. Someone needs to run from their current situation. You are being set up. They are trying to kill you. Like these women, especially the three names I mentioned in the beginning, they are all going against you, and they're working together to either kill your destiny or kill you physically. If you're tired all the time, someone is poisoning you with belladonna. The connection bores me to death. I need something more exciting. I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. So maybe you actually are involved with them. But I'm trust and believe they're just as much your enemy as they are mine. Or your story, whoever in your story. Someone's name is JT. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. Well, then you have no one to blame but yourself. So why are you crying so much? You are the master of your own universe. There are feelings of anger inside me that I need to release before I explode. Get a punching bag, or go out in the woods and scream your head off until you cry. Cry it out, talk to God. And sooner or later, you will find peace. I'm embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. There is a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. Well, then take proper action. Take the proper steps to get out of the mess that you created. Because whoever you're pining for, whoever you miss, whoever you regret losing, they're protected spiritually, and you're not going to be able to get close to them until you do take the right course of action, and you know that. I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it, and that's another one of your problems. Face accountability and admit and own what you did and how you feel. And that's the beginning of healing. I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I am miserable and lost. Well, until you realize that you are worthy of love, you're not going to get it. You have to love yourself and know that you are lovable in order to actually receive love. Rejecting you was protecting myself. I was being selfish, clearly. This situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It is draining me. Well, then stop trying to be sneaky and stop trying to be a trickster and speak to the person or do what you know what needs to be done. Do the right thing. I mean, you're fucking a grown adult. You know what the fuck you need to do. I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. And I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. Well, solitude is good, like when you're healing. Being alone with God is the best place to be when you're healing. I also would like to give a shout out to Shelby. Thank you for being a fan. Thank you for watching my videos, being a follower. Please share my videos, and help my followers grow. I can't make you happy. Why can't you? Is it maybe because you don't know how to make yourself happy? And if that's the case, then you need to take some time to learn how to make yourself happy. Will this pain ever stop? When you stop running from it and face it. When you look yourself in the mirror and say, I did this. I wish I hadn't, but I can't take it back. I'm sorry. And please forgive me. And that's, God forgiving you, that's you forgiving yourself. And then you can start to move on and get forgiveness from the people or the person that you. If I could go back in time, I would handle this differently. Well, you may not be able to go back in time, but you could start from this moment and handle yourself differently and handle the way you approach this person differently. Because there's clearly a lot of love here. This was a very, very deep bond, soul connection. It's not going to just be severed, may never be severed. And if it's a twin flame connection, it will never be severed. You cannot cut a cord with a twin. Steph, who are you? I can't make a decision. Yeah, I know that. I definitely got that energy last night in the reading. But there's ways of going about this without having to make a decision right away. First and foremost, it's admitting that you're in the middle of trying to make a decision. Tell both people, hey, I love you and I love this person. I don't know which one of you I want to be with. Don't have sex with either one of them until you make the decision. There is a way you can do this without suffering in silence. You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. But you actually do. Everyone does. We all have our struggles. We all have our silent battles. What we all need and what we all deserve is a little bit of kindness from each and every person we come in contact with. If we all extended just a smile and a hello, you know how much better the world would be? Everyone's day would be just that much better if everyone could just smile and say hi as they walk by in passing. And stop talking about people behind their backs. Smiling in your face and behind your back, talk about how much of a whore, bitch, slut you are. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. Yes, you do. And if you don't feel like you don't deserve it, then change your actions or learn to love yourself, because I take that both ways. Either you feel like you don't deserve to be treated nicely, or you don't feel like you deserve the pain that you're going through. Either way, if it's that you don't deserve to be treated nicely, well then you need to learn to love yourself, because yes you do. And if you don't deserve to be treated with disrespect and pain and betrayal, well then you need to remove yourself from that environment. Either way, you control your destiny. This love is crazy. No, it's just real. You triggered me. Well, I'm sure everyone involved is triggered, especially the Virgo, from what I heard by meditation. But that Virgo brought that shit on herself. And quite honestly, you brought this shit on yourself. I don't know who I am anymore. We'll stop smoking crack. You deserve better. I can't express myself. And I am the man. Well then, believe that you're the man and take the steps to show the world that you're the man. Someone's name is Roger. Someone lives in North Carolina. Someone has done a lot of shitty things based upon what someone else said about somebody. When you hold my hands, that warmth keeps my insecurities away. Well, then maybe you should put yourself in an environment that makes you feel that way, instead of being around a lot of dirty fucking bitches that are trying to sabotage you and kill you. Because whether they're trying to physically kill you or not, they're trying to kill your spirit. And if they kill your spirit, you might as well be dead. Because you are. You're just physically existing and breathing. The shell has got air, but if the spirit is dead, you're dead. Is that my negativity keeping me away from you? Yes. Yes, it is. And this ridiculous need to belong to a group that you're never going to belong to, because you were not meant to fit into a group. You were an individual. You were meant to stand alone. You're special. Let's heal past trauma and solve inner conflicts. Don't lose faith. Good things are coming ahead of us. Trust me, I will never lose faith. Thanks, Steph. I'm so glad you're here. Your eyes, your smile, can't get them out of my head. It's funny. Like, yeah, it's sad. I mean, especially the person I'm talking to. Like, through my meditation, I know that I'm talking to my person. Like, I don't care. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm sure there's many people that are resonating for, but with when I got my meditation, I'm talking to my person. But when you're late 30s, early 40s, and you still need approval that bad, you definitely really need to do some healing. And then this one right here feels like my person wrote it themselves, because my eyes are one of the things that he fell in love with. From me? Were you in the live last night? I hope I hope it helped you if that's what you're talking about. I don't want our love become worse by minor things unconsciously piling up. The storms will pass away and I still be here with you for good. That's so cool. Like, I'm really glad. I mean, that's why I do this. Like, so I got to know more about you. So there could be somebody that you don't know that's got their eye on you and they're trying to figure more out about you. Or if you do know them, you don't know that they want sexual, like they are sexually attracted to you, but they're trying to find more about you before they approach you. And I think your person knows this. Could be one of their friends, and that's another thing. It's killing them on the inside. It's because they know what they've done to you. They know they don't feel like they deserve you, and they know that this person's about to come and like approach you, and it's killing them on the inside. We're not over yet. There's still something between us. This is coming. This is coming to an end. So it could be separation. He doesn't know because he was all about him and never asked. Well, it's true. When you're in a situation like this, it's clearly because the person was very selfish and never considered your feelings at all. They only cared about what they wanted. And I think this person is going through an ego death, and now they're starting to realize how selfish they really were, and how they really were inconsiderate. And now they're actually starting to feel that inconsideration, and they're regretting it. They're heavily regretting it. I do appreciate everything you've been giving me the whole time. This person's not a bad person. They're just a immature shithead. But they actually do have a good heart. But they've been shit on since they were a little kid, and plus they were trained by their elders or their friend. They were trained in the streets. So even though they have a good heart and they do have a big purpose in this world, they have to unlearn everything that they learned in the street. Sorry for breaking your trust. Don't forget to get those likes up, guys. Yes, smash on a crazy wife. She's crazy too. I never even met her, and I know she's crazy. But that's another thing. Is like when you make choices or you get into relationships based upon what other people think, they're never going to be healthy, and like they're going to be traumatic. They're going to be toxic because you're not there because you want to be there. You're there because somebody else wants you there. Somebody's favorite color is purple and somebody's favorite color is pink. Somebody is a Cancer and somebody is a Taurus. And somebody's going to finally come and offer you the offer that you've deserved the whole time. And they've taken their sweet ass time to fucking convince themselves to do it. Like, this person could be a Leo or a Virgo. And this literally could have, they've been pondering this for years and they're finally going to do it. But it is something that's going to break you out of your routine. It is going to make you very happy. very happy. And you guys will be very abundant together, and you'll build an empire together. But they've been juggling this for a long time because they feel like you'll reject them for some reason. Maybe it's because they rejected you when you offered an offer to them. Um, but they're really in their head about it, or they could be in jail right now. Or they're just isolating themselves trying to heal. They're heavily burdened by everything in their life right now. And one of the biggest burdens is the way they treated you, because they always knew they loved you. They just, because of what other people thought, the, their responsibilities, their pride, their ego, they listened to everything but their heart, because their heart told them from the jump that you were the one, and that they knew it was you the whole time. But either it's a Taurus, or he lied to me last week, a little lie, lazy lie, but I'm not really feeling him. He's never apologized. He and his wife did spell work and broke my back. Like that's becoming really common. Like, it's crazy to me, like, these motherfuckers that are in loveless marriages, but doing spell work against people they actually care about. But the wife might be doing spell work on him too behind his back, which you'd think he would know that. But they might be doing it to each other and then doing it together on you. Somebody let somebody out in the cold because somebody else wanted them to, or they were paid to do it. They were bribed to do it. But now they're out in the cold. And a lot of this, I think a lot of it does have to do with, like, these couples that have children together. And the one that has a good heart and actually is trying to do the right thing, the biggest thing convincing them to stay is the kids. And the manipulator, the shitbag in the relationship, the narcissist in the relationship, they know that, and they're using it to the hilt to keep that person to stay. Well, the kids, they need their dad. The kids need their mom. Like, what would your parents say? What would the church say? Like, whoever they're with, they're holding on. Like, they got their claws in this person. But justice is being served. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody could be born on the 11th of the month. Somebody could have an 11-year-old child. Somebody's favorite color is red. Somebody's favorite color is orange. Somebody really needs to do, like, throat chakra meditation and clear the throat chakra. The things they're holding inside, they're going to explode. I mean, that card came out. I'm full of anger that I know about to explode, or whatever the card said. Someone has to get these emotions out, these feelings out, or they're going to explode, and it's not going to be good. But there is somebody else doing spell work to keep the throat chakra clogged. Somebody's having lucid dreams right now, or very vivid dreams, and their dreams are guiding them to you. And I think their person they're with knows it. They're about to be telling you how they feel, or they're about to travel to you. Someone could be a Sagittarius, or your person's with the Sagittarius. If you have a yes or no question in your head right now, the answer is yes. Everything is going to be balanced out. Sagittarius again. So there is definitely a Sagittarius involved. Oh, wow. Queen of Pentacles. Sagittarius again, and Capricorn. But there is a Queen of Pentacles who is very abundant, very loving, kind, grounded, and they've got their shit together. They're just waiting on their person to get their shit together and meet them on their throne. But everything is about being balanced out in the background by God and the angels. 2014 can be significant. 2011 can be significant. Or 2021 can be significant. You could have went on a boat trip with this person, like an excursion at some point. February 11th, February 14th is significant. So maybe you guys had a good Valentine's Day 1 year, maybe. In 2011, if the relationship's been that long. Or this could be February 11th, 2014. Yeah, somebody can't hold it any longer. They really want a new beginning with you, and they're about to. Yeah, new beginnings, good news, actually starting things, creative spark, new initiatives, finding a new passion, enthusiasm, sense of urgency, taking on challenges, potential, talent, and growth. Yeah, this person knows they got to act now, and they're ready to take action. And the action is going to be overwhelming. Like, it's going to be intense. It's going to shock the hell out of you. Somebody's an Aries, and somebody's about to get their prayers answered. Like, if you're in love with somebody and you know, like, you did all this shit to fuck them over and betray them, and you did a lot of dirty things, and you can't get them off your mind, Taurus or Aries, this person, they can't get you off their mind either. Leo, you've just got to get focused and build that courage and that strength, inner strength up. You have to go to them. You have to. The person isn't ignoring you. They're trying to help you grow up and be a man. And you were the one that took the wrong road. So expecting them to come back to you or message you, that's ridiculous. You got to grow up, be a man, and reach out to them. It's not funny. It really isn't. But see this, you holding on to things that God is trying to remove from your life, it makes it even worse. Because when the tower falls in the upright, it's still a life-changing event. But when it falls in the reverse, you're going to wish for a very long time that you listened to God when you had the chance. There is definitely a Scorpio involved. 2015, 2016 are significant. August of 2015 is very significant. Oh, wow. Wow. I just remembered that's when I met the Leo that I really care about. It's August of 2015. Wow. Somebody's pride and ego is out of this world. They also have addictions, and they're bound to another person because of what they've done. Or they feel bound and chained to this other person because of what they did. But it's a deception. It's an illusion to keep you stuck. Someone like your person that they're with, they know they want to come to you, and they're doing everything they can to create conflict and barriers and blockages to keep that person from coming to you. Pray for your person. They need it. Yeah. They made the decision to move on away from the person they're living with or whatever, but that person is not respecting that decision. All right, so if you're in this situation, if you're the person that feels trapped and bound to somebody because you made some piss poor decisions in the past, do not do anything illegal or anything that could get you into trouble because this bitch is going to use it against you. Someone has a video of somebody doing something and they're blackmailing them for it. It's something that they were doing when they were drunk or fucked up, and it's something that they did against you or their person, and the person that they're with is using that video to keep them away from you. Well, me personally, I've been hurt my entire life by the people I love the most. There's nothing that could really shock me. Do not keep yourself bound to this bitch because she's got a video of you doing something. Fuck her. And she will get her karma for what she's done, what she's doing to you. And I'm pretty sure it's you fucking either my sister, my cousin, or my sister's boyfriend. Like, my sister's probably the one that made the video, and she's probably the one using it against you. Either way, I don't care. I clearly, obviously, you've slept with a lot of fucking people since me and you've been together. I mean, it is what it is. I just want us to be healthy. And alive. Stop fearing judgment, because you fearing judgment is actually going to bring more judgment on you, because you're making fear-based choices, which are adding up karma, because you're still making wrong decisions because you're afraid of being judged. Judgment comes to all, so fearing it's just ridiculous. And not a one of us is innocent. We've all made fucking piss poor decisions. We've all done some dirty things. Put a death to self-hate, self-loathing, and be reborn, and actually be able to live the rest of your life loving yourself and having people that love you around you instead of people who hate you and just want to destroy you. 2013 is significant. You are wounded, but resilient, and if you choose to, you can and will heal. Someone needs to get more rest. Someone's not sleeping at all, and your body, it's starting to show internally and externally. Like, you need to start sleeping more. And if it's your conscience that's keeping you awake, then you need to make a phone call or you need to take a trip. Because you're going to kill yourself if you don't get out of this state. It looks like somebody's deciding to take a trip, or the energies are rapidly switching, and something is going to get done. Like, God is intervening. So if you don't do it yourself, God will rearrange the pieces to where it gets done with or without your consent. Because God loves you and he doesn't want you dead. He has a purpose for you, and he needs you to clean this up so that you can get on point, on purpose again. Something to do with ancient Egypt. July 13th is significant. August 7th. January 5th. January 3rd. June 1st. May 11th. May 13th, May 20th. November 13th. There is a time for play and a time for business. You've been playing long enough. It's time to put the bottle down, put the pipe down, get your wand out of your hand and let it heal. Because I'm sure it's fucking rubbed raw. Like, and get your head out of the clouds and focus on your purpose and focus on creating the empire that you're meant to create. There'll be more time for celebration, more time for parties with people that actually give a fuck about you and that actually want to be there to enjoy and actually celebrate you for the positive things that you're doing and not just there because you have money. Stop giving to people that are just going to keep taking it as long as you're giving and start giving to yourself. You deserve it. That's Taurus again. Everything that's done in the dark comes to light. Stop stressing so much about trying to keep something secret. Because you know it's already known anyways. Stop killing yourself with stress, regret, remorse. Just let the truth set you free. Speak your truth and release it. This is spiritual warfare. Trust and believe. Everyone that was involved in this was working for one side or the other, and not everyone made 100% right choices. I know I'm not judging anyone. I want it to be over. I want restitution. I want everyone to have peace and for everyone to move on. Like in the relationships and in the jobs and in I want everyone to be on purpose and everyone to heal. When's enough enough? We've all been through hell. Just stop being jealous and envious of other people. Stop trying to be other people. Love yourself and focus on yourself and your relationship with God and knowing why you were created and what you're here to do, and do that. And stop hurting other people because you're too fucking. Hey, how's it going, Randy? Because you're too fucking selfish to heal yourself. You have dreams that were given to you by God for a reason. They can become reality if you start focusing on yourself. I'm doing pretty good. Just chilling, like just focusing on my business because hey, Earth Angel, because I'm off from work today, so trying to focus on my business. Super chats and cash app donations are greatly appreciated. Oh, also I have t-shirts now. If you guys want to buy a t-shirt. I'm trying to find a different distributor because, like, I know $40 t-shirt's pretty expensive, but I'm really not even making any money off of that. Like, I'm doing it more so just to get my face and name out there. But yeah, like that's basically paying for the shirt, the cost of the shirt, and the shipping. I might be making $1 profit off of what I'm charging for the shirts. Someone is going to offer you something, but either through their insecurities or their fear-based, not thinking they're good enough, they're not going to offer you the offer you deserve because they're already what they're offering you. They're already afraid you're going to turn it down. So their fear of rejection is keeping them from offering you what they really want to offer you. But I do believe that they have potential to give you what you desire if they could just have more confidence. But that's up to you to decide whether or not this investment opportunity is worth it to you. Someone really needs to do root chakra meditation and cleansing, because someone is trying to attach themselves to your root chakra. It could be your wife, it could be the person you live with, because they don't want you to detach from them. July 2nd is very significant, and February 7th. You are about to get the truth and the clarity that you've deserved for a long time, and it's going to set you free from this situation. This chapter will end, and it will end with you knowing why it happened and who all was involved and on what side they were involved. And the victory and the recognition will be yours. This happened to transform you into the person you were created to be. You're a visionary. You're an entrepreneur. God gave you something very special that He wants you to share with the world, and it's time to share it. Amen. All glory be to God. Randy, are you born in 1994? November 20. What is November 24th or 23rd, 1994? I'm really trying to figure out who this Jordan is that I channeled like a long time ago. Someone is an emperor, and they will step into their emperor power. Right on. I'm just trying to figure out who this Jordan. I did a reading for it a long time ago, but I channeled it, and I've never been able to figure out who it is. But nothing or no one can stop this person from becoming the emperor that they were created to be. I don't even think this person can stop themselves. Yeah, I mean, yes, they can, the free will, but this person will get this throne, and there's nothing any of you scallywags can do about it. They will be stable. They will be wealthy. They will be respected. They will be loved. They will be everything you tried to stop them from becoming. And you will have to sit on the street corner and watch it from afar, because you've played yourself out of their life. If you want to defend yourself and make things right, now would be the time. Because the time they've been fighting, that's happened to all of us. If you're chosen, just ask Jesus. They tried to kill us all. And all the apostles died a martyr's death except John, and he died in exile on the island of Patmos. So all the chosen, we walk a very, very hard walk. It's not easy being chosen, but it's worth it. And I'm very grateful that I was chosen. Standing up for what you believe in. If you have the power to stand alone and stand up for what you believe in, you're chosen. And there's a reason why you believe and have that passion and that drive to stand up for whatever it is that you've got the passion and drive for. So if you're standing alone, keep standing. Keep speaking on whatever it is you're speaking on, because it needs to be heard. The world needs to hear it. The world needs to see it. You wouldn't have that much passion and drive for the subject matter if it didn't. And there wouldn't be that much adversity coming against you if the enemy didn't want whatever it is to be shared. There is a Virgo or a Libra that really wants to cut your dick off. And it's because she can't beat you. She wants to beat you, actually. Me too, Randy. This is a karmic soulmate from a past life. And I think you have some kind of subconscious memories or cellular, like, memory, like, from the past life. And you know that this bitch fucked you over in a past life, and you don't want nothing to do with it in this life. So she has done everything she can to get with like your exes or to pull people away from you to get to attach them to her, so that she can be attached to you in some sick, twisted way. But she's been trying to take you out probably since you were a child. This person could actually be your sister, your mother, your cousin, but it's someone from a past life who killed you in a past life and they want to do it again in this life. And the victory is yours in this life. They thought they had victory, but now they know there's not shit they can do about it. July 3rd and March 7th is very significant. This person might actually wind up killing, like, they might actually wind up dying because of what they're doing to you, because they won't stop. And you will finally get the love you deserve and the wedding you deserve. You will be married very soon. Like, I mean, within a year, I think. I really do. I think we've had by this time next year or by the end of 2024, you will be married. And it might just give someone, this person I was just talking about, they might have a heart attack or a stroke. Because you're going to finally be happy after they spent their whole life trying to make you unhappy or unalive you. The shade is real. Somebody's born September 3rd. I can't make this shit up. I said September 3rd. The Hermit, which is Virgo, popped out, and Heartbreak popped out. But it's 9-3. 9-3, September 3rd. Someone attached to you is born September 3rd, and they are karmic from a past life. They could be your child. They could be your, like I said, it doesn't have to be someone romantic in this life. They could have been in the last life, but there's someone who fucked you over in a previous life, and they come into this life to do it again. And through your childhood wounding and your childhood traumas, you've been helping them do it because you're not treating yourself with respect and love. You're out spreading your wand with he, she, Tom, Dick, and Harry, Mary Sue, and Laura down the street. Like, and they probably set you up to get an STD. So who I'm talking to, you might have an incurable STD, or you had an STD that you were able to cure, but it was for a wake up call to get you to see you got to stop behaving the way you're behaving. Yeah, everything that feels like a loss is not a loss. Sometimes we lose things as a blessing. Like God takes things away from us because if we refuse to take them away from ourselves. Somebody's born November 3rd or March 11th, but we refuse to take them from ourselves, so He takes them from us. But we considered it a loss at first, but it's actually really a blessing in disguise. And yeah, it does hurt. But when you stand in your truth and you see the truth of the situation, you'll be very glad. Hey, what's up, Frankie 5 times? But you'll be very glad that you went through what you went through, because you'll see that you're alive and you're more prosperous because that situation or that person is no longer in your life. It takes a while sometimes to heal the pain, but once you heal it and you see that it actually was a blessing in disguise, you'll be very grateful for it. I love you too. How's Texas? Your intuition has been telling you this the whole time. You've just been ignoring it because you love the person that you're living with or that you're married to, or you love your child, or you love your mother, or you love your sister. But your intuition's always told you they were a secret hater, a silent enemy. Could be a Pisces. Their purpose or their plan, their agenda was to keep you stuck, to keep you from ever achieving your goals or your purpose in life. Like, they got off on that. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it's hard to say and it's hard to hear, but If you have a Pisces sibling, mother, parent, or cousin that acts like they really care about you and want the best for you, that bitch is lying. That bitch, what they're trying to destroy you. And they've betrayed you many, many times. It could be a Gemini as well. But every time that you get close to them or you let them into your personal space, your personal bubble, this bitch does something to hurt you. And I think this last time around, it was, you can't deny it anymore. It was painfully obvious. God allowed it to be painfully obvious so that you would cut this person out of your life and never let him back in. And one of the things they wanted to take from you was your twin, was your soulmate. They never wanted you to have a true, loving, caring relationship. Because keeping you heartbroken was actually a part of keeping you away from achieving your destiny. And your twin, your soulmate, is actually a part of your destiny. So, as long as they kept you two apart, your destiny would never come together. October 4th, someone's name is Rhonda. That's awesome. The weather's not too bad here. It's a little colder than I like, but I'm right on the lake. Lake Erie, so lake effect winds and shit like that. Someone's working really hard either to make something up to you, to propose to you, or to pay you back what they stole from you. But someone does really, they see the error of their ways. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I got a hoodie and another shirt, too. I got 3 of them. But they realize what they did was bullshit. Like, I mean, straight up bullshit. And they are trying their best to reconcile or to give you restitution in some way, shape, or form. This could actually be a Virgo. Or what sucks about spiritual warfare, this Virgo could come in pretending to really, be remorseful and regret what they did to you and everything, and want to give you a gift, but there could be a curse attached to the gift. So use discernment. You will have all your wishes fulfilled, though. There is something major about to happen for you, and it's something, either a prayer or a wish that you've had since you were a child. It's about to manifest for you. And that's why this spiritual warfare has been so hard over the last couple of years, because your enemies, the agents of the devil, they've known that this day was coming, and it was their assignment to do everything they could to keep you from being where you needed to be, doing what you needed to be doing on the day that this blessing was going to fall into your lap. October 19th is significant. November 4th, May 11th. You could be meeting, okay, so either the person you're meant to be with is born May 11th, October 19th, November 4th, or you could be meeting them on those dates. Or you could have met them on those dates. This is all divinely guided and divine. We all have been, Randy. It's just the closer you are to getting a breakthrough or getting a miracle, the harder the warfare. I mean, the enemy kicks it up a notch, turns up the heat. September 4th is also significant, or April 12th. But the cycle of you being abused, you being left out, fucked over, hurt, that's all coming to an end. Something very significant happened in 2021 and whatever that event was, that's going to be wrapping up now as a part of this whole cycle wrapping up. October 4th is significant. Capricorn could be significant. Taurus and Capricorn could be very significant. But there is a connection that came together in 2021 that is very, very significant to you and the other person. Uh, you guys cross paths for a very, very meaningful reason. And that connection is either going to come back together and be unbreakable, or it's going to be severed completely. And that is what's going to end the cycle completely. And I'm really kind of getting that the connection is going to kind of come together and be inseparable, because this is a Ten of Pentacles. It's legacy, it's generational wealth. And I think the two of you were meant to build it together. And there's a Virgo trying to stop it from happening. And they're working in a group, a coven, or just a group of shitty people. Could be a swingers club, a group of a sex club that these people are all involved in, or it's a witch coven. But there is a group the Virgo is working with to keep this Taurus and Capricorn apart, because they don't want either one of them to achieve the wealth and the. He got married September 9th. Yep. 555 changes in the wind. Well, that marriage was just a distraction. I love you, Steph. Thank you for being a part of the live. Yep. That is an ego-based, prideful. That marriage took place because of pride and ego and greed. And it's already coming out. And what we're only at September 18th. Or there's a Leo that's about to tell you the truth about some shit. It's always about money or sex. Yeah, there's a Leo that's about to tell you the truth about. Are you a Leo, Randy? My Leo unexpectedly walked away from me. Oh, wow. Did he steal anything from you when he did it? Because that was the card I was holding in my hand right after I was talking about Leo. Aries. Making a break for it's what it says on the card. I'm sorry, Frankie. I love you. Don't lose hope. Better things are coming for you. You're a very kind, loving, nurturing person. You will get the love that you deserve. You just gotta heal and don't let other people make your heart bitter. You gotta keep loving, because your loving heart, your loving nature is what. Oh, thank you so much. I love you. But your loving heart and your kind spirit and your good aura is a gift to this world, and the world needs it. Don't ever let anyone take that away from you. All right, I'm going to do. Let's do some angel cards. You're welcome, Randy. You're welcome, Frankie. I love you guys. Self-acceptance. For a lot of people here, whether it's your person or it's you, a lot of the problems you're going through is because you refuse to accept yourself and love yourself for who you truly are. You're letting the world be who you're supposed to be. And when you should only be listening to God and yourself when it comes to that. Because trust me, no matter who you are or what you believe, or as long as you're not hurting others or yourself, you will find people that think like you. You can find a utopia, heaven on earth, as long as you are moving forward in a positive mindset. You don't have any ill will towards anyone, including yourself. You will find the people that are meant to be in your life, and you will find happiness, true, genuine happiness. But it starts with self-love and that brings joy and contentment. Trust the universe and trust God. Your happiness awaits you. Just keep moving forward. Don't look back. You are being protected by the angels. And through honesty and communication, some things that you thought were lost will be restored. You just have to do the work and do the healing. You're getting signs and reminders all the time. You know what you should be doing, and you know the steps to take to have the things that you want. It's all about spiritual growth. And being closer to God and being one with Him, like being one with Source. Like we are all tied together. You are me, I am you. Everything that's ever happened in the entire history of the world had to happen exactly the way that it did, when it did, in order for you to be born. Like, even science says you to be born who you are and when you were born is a 1 in 400 trillion chance. That's not, I'm sorry, that was strategically done. That's just not happenstance. Like, there's someone up there that loves us, and he's orchestrated all of this in order for us to be born and to be who we are. Hey, how's it going? Was it MJ? Yeah, MJ. But this was all very divinely orchestrated. The entire history of the world. Human history is not by chance. It was purposely done with a purpose. Cut the cords with anything that is holding you back. Anything that's making you depressed, sad, self-hatred, anything that's not vibing right with your spirit, let it go. People, places, and things, including a job. If you get up every morning and you hate the fact that you have to get out of bed and go to work, then you need to look for another job because that's not the place for you. And there's an opportunity coming to change whatever it is that you are not happy with. You just have to stand in your power and set your intentions. July 4th is very significant. Have the courage and bravery to do what's right for yourself and to make amends with anything that you've done wrong to other people. And with that, I love you guys. I will see you in the next video.